actor. Roll off.
Hey guys, we're here with Bruce Timm, the executive producer on Batman the Killing Joke. How excited are you for fans to finally see this?
I cannot wait to see what the fans are going to think about it.
Now, we were talking to Sam Liu a little bit earlier, and he said that you guys wrote a prologue to help expand the movie. What were some of the things you wanted to focus on to make sure that needed to be helped set up what happens later on in the story that some fans already know?
Well, it's interesting because in a weird kind of way, the prologue doesn't really directly connect into the Killing Joke. I mean, we had some discussion about that early on. You know, there was some discussion about trying to tie it all into like one big long movie, like a traditional movie structure, and we kind of decided not to go that way. The Joker doesn't appear or even be mentioned. He's not even mentioned in the first half. It's really all about Barbara, and it's about her, what drives her when she's Batgirl, what makes her similar to Batman in her drive, and what makes her distinct and different. It was really all about that. And the plus of it is that, yeah, we do get to spend more time with her, so that when the Killing Joke happens, she's not just, a pretty woman who gets shot and ends up in a hospital.
So I heard earlier you said you have been planning, or you would like to do a solo Batgirl movie. What are some of the arcs that you were interested in exploring, or some of maybe the villains that you would like to see her face?
I really liked a comic that came out about 10 years ago called Batgirl Year 1. We actually thought about possibly doing that as a movie. It didn't get very far, but I think that's a really solid origin story for her. The only problem with it is it does have Killer Moth as her main villain, and he's kind of lame. Sorry, Killer Moth, but you're kind of lame. But other than that, I mean, I just think she's a great character. I've always liked Batgirl ever since I was a kid. I had a huge crush on him. Yeah, from the old Adam West show. So
yeah, this is one of the. I mean, you've been doing Warner Brothers animation for a while, and then this is one of the first R-rated films. Do you think this is going to be something we continue to see down the road? Some more mature settings or movies?
I think it could go either way. I don't think this is the new paradigm. I think this is kind of a special case. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like the one and only R-rated DC movie that we make. But then again, you never know. I mean, if we don't want to just suddenly go forward saying, okay, now we're going to make every Batman movie R-rated, so we'll just have to put in a lot more violence and sex and F-bombs. Not every story really lends itself to that, but I mean, this one kind of needed to be done that way. But it could happen now that we've crossed that bar. So we'll see.